together and safe. Deborah and her 3-year-old daughter Mary escaped South Sudan's civil war and crossed the river to the village of Minkaman. But it was a journey many others didn't survive. Deborah tells me, "I put my daughter on my back and ran to a boat. I left everything I owned behind. People were being shot around us. They were drowning. My husband is a soldier. He's still there. His brother was killed." Mary is as old as her country, born in a time of great hope, just as it gained independence. But now South Sudan is gripped by a hunger crisis caused by the civil war. Her mum says, "When she was born, I thought she was lucky to be in an independent country. But now we have nothing, and she's not eating enough. I'm scared for her." Minkaman was a riverside village, home to around 7,000 people, but then displaced families like Mary's started to arrive, and aid agencies moved in to help them. Now 100,000 people live here under plastic shelters. Fresh water is piped in, and new roads have been built. The physical and human landscape has been transformed. William Neal fled here too. He lived through decades of struggle as South Sudan fought for independence, but then in recent months saw the new country divide itself. He sold his cattle to buy a canoe and has started fishing here with nets supplied by Oxfam. Today, though, the river has nothing for him. William counts himself lucky to be alive, but fears for the country as hunger takes hold, telling me, "It's God's will that I survived the civil war and that I can tell you my story, tell you that we need more help, more fishing nets, more food." Aid agencies are feeding this camp, but it's only basic supplies like grain and salt. The real goal is long-term.
Well, we're still needing to provide life-saving assistance, but at the same time, we know from the people themselves that they just want a hand up and to be able to plant something, grow something, and then get back on their feet.
That growth is happening. Some fields here are being farmed, but the camp is already full beyond capacity, with more families arriving every day. As they dig, they sing, asking to be given strength. Peter Lane, 5 News, South Sudan.